Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Empire Total War with the American Civil War mod. So, I'm quite surprised that no one has actually asked for a battle where I play as the Union. And that is what we're gonna do today. We're playing as Custer against the Plains Nation, Native Americans. And as some also have asked for, we're gonna go ahead and showcase the Gatling guns, which we have 6 of them right here, and hopefully we'll be able to defend the fort. I have put a few amount of troops inside, but I think Custer might still be able to do it. Or what do you guys think? Anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and jump straight into the battle, shall we? The US Cavalry and its boys are being besieged by the Plains Indians. The garrison is not a lot, as we can see here, but I have, to kind of make sure that they hold, I have boosted the fellas up quite a bit, and we'll see if the US Cavalry is able to withstand the attack of the Plains Indians. They've got a full stack, I don't even have a half, and yeah, so let's quickly go over the troops. So we got Custer's Union Cavalry right over there. We've got the Gatling guns, 6 of them. Modded from the Puckle gun, and they don't actually have... They're just... I mean, they've got a bit longer range, I think. And they might fire a few more bullets, but it's not that much better than a Puckle gun. So, keep that in mind. It's not as great as it sounds having 6 Gatling guns. Then we have the little fort that they've built here to defend themselves. And inside we've got Union mounted infantry, which I've got 2 of those. And then we've got 1 Union garrison volunteers. We've got 2 mortars. I brought quite a big one, or 2 really large ones. Loaded with shrapnel, and then for the last bit we've got Custer. I want to see him kind of in the light instead, so there's Custer right now with his 2 stars in his hat. I was unfortunately you couldn't actually dismount him. I would have wanted dismounted him, maybe seen him stand on the walls firing his revolver. That would be rather nice, but we're gonna have to leave it as it is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the battle. And the Plains Indians are over here. There's quite a few of them. I don't know exactly how many they are, but they certainly outnumber us. Let's go ahead and see the mortars have opened fire, and now the Gatling guns are opening fire as well. You can see the... Oh, here comes the mortar shots, spraying the front ranks of the Indians, but so far haven't actually killed that many of them. Gatling guns are firing at a considerable range. And I wish though that we were able to take out quite a few more of them. Not everyone on the wall is firing as well. One thing is good, that the mounted infantry, they've got these, I believe, some kind of breech-loaded rifle. I'm not entirely sure which one they're given, but they have increased fire rate with that. So we've taken about 60 out of that unit, taken 30 there, and we've taken quite a few. But as you can see, there's a large amount of them. Now, to use the cavalry in as mounted, I think would probably be quite good, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually dismount them and have them fire from this position up here, and hopefully I'll be ready to remount them as soon as the Native Americans get too close. I'm hoping that the Native Americans are going to concentrate on trying to claim the wall rather than to go for my Gatling guns. I hope my Gatling guns should be firing on something else, because right now they're firing straight into the wall. Okay, it might be a mistake to dismount these guys, because it looks like these bowmen, they're shaken, they're very tired. Oh, they're broken just before they reach the Gatling guns. We've got another 2 explosions here from the mortars exploding overhead. The Gatling guns are cutting down the Indians, and now the cavalry opens fire as well with their guns. We're gonna make sure that we keep firing straight forwards here. And oh, these guys are charging. The tribesmen are charging. Load those bloody guns, sir. Shaken, very tired, exhausted, and gunned to bits. They're wavering and they're broken. Running straight into the Gatling gun is certainly not doing well for them. At the same time, we can see that they are starting to climb. How have they put their... they have yet to actually put anything to try and climb the walls. Jesus Christ, they're amassing so many troops. Oh, the medicine men just threw a bunch of tomahawks and killed 6 of the crew. The medicine men are tough enough to get at the crew. Let's see if I can save them. I doubt it though. The medicine men are pretty strong fellas. Blackfoot Blood Warrior, that sounds nasty. Remount. The Gatling gun crew needs to get away, and before... Oh, a load of them were broken here. It looks like they're trying to climb now. Get back on your horses, men. In retreat. There's no point in losing you now. The Gatling gun crew will hold roughly here, and the cavalry will retire to keep an eye on them. Ah yes, they have started climbing over here. So the Union mounted infantry is beset by tons of Indians that are now climbing on this side. And there are all kinds of them. Musket wielding, tomahawk wielding. Looks like the medicine men were the ones to lead the charge on this side. And yeah, it's not going too well, it seems, as the enemy has now been able to get in. Can I get a mortar shot right here? And then can I get a mortar shot? Let's see, aim for that unit right there. And then we need to stop these guys. We'll charge the Blood Warriors, just to stop them from getting at my Gatling gun crew. I'm pretty sure the charging cavalry will be able to hold them off. I need to get back on the Gatling guns, but there's a lot of nasty Native Americans over there. Right, we managed to take down these, what were they called? Blood Warriors? Blackfoot Blood Warriors. Tough warriors, but no match for US cavalry. I think we'll dismount the cavalry roughly about here, and then we'll start try to fire in advance through here and try to clear them off. Oh, here comes a mortar shot. Boom! Throwing shrapnel all over the place. So it's not going too well for us at this point. We're still holding on though. These guys are coming way too close. I don't want to lose my Gatling guns. Right, open fire! Garrison! Go ahead and open fire then, you morons. The reason why I told them not to fire at will is I've tested this out, and then the infantry actually fired across onto this. Ah, goddammit, don't climb off the walls! They actually fired over here and killed a load of our own men. Looks like they've breaking through to the point where I think Custer and his men can try and fire and aid it that way. Dismount. Wait, what? The Gatling guns are somehow firing? Cavalry to the front. Oh, the Native Americans disappear if you are too far away. They're shaken. I cannot have them break through. They're trying here, but I guess they're so tired and they've lost so many men already that each time they're repelled. Problem is over here, where this unit has lost over half its men, and where the Native Americans are actually quite successfully being able to get inside. Right, we got rid of these guys. Now let's see if the cavalry boys can advance a little bit further. Shoot these guys down. I want the Gatling gun to be right by their sides so we can reman the guns. Both the mortars fired after this unit, which I don't think that was that necessary. Keep it up, cavalry boys! The garrison infantry has held the enemy off. This unit has held them off. Oh, they're putting more ropes on the sides of the walls here. We got some bowmen. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't actually surround it and start shooting at us. Oh, we had a counterattack by the mounted infantry. As a lot of the Native Americans are retreating at this point. Want to capture them as they go. Wait, the Gatling gun. Are they firing? Or is it just the sound? They're shaken, exhausted. Once we oh, these guys are broken out. Right. Let's do a bold advance and have the Gatling guns hurry forwards. So they're so exhausted they can hardly even run away from us. The cavalry boys are quite tired as well. But they will have a field day at that range with the guns they carry. And we're about to get back on the Gatling gun. This unit is back on the wall doing as it should. Shooting at the Native Americans. Right, a cavalry. Ooh, am I? No, I'm not gonna get there beforehand. And those are medicine men. Those are dangerous fellows. Gonna have some mortar shots coming in. Throw shrapnel all over the place. Right, they're broken. Get on those guns. I want to see those Gatling guns start going at it. Right, General, hold your fire. Try not to shoot your own. Ah! The Native Americans are back and they're trying to attack the gate at this point. With the Gatling gun now manned. Oh, it looks as though the cavalry guys are actually doing fire and advance without me telling them to. Or you can see some of them advancing. Or maybe it's just this guy out of line. This guy just wanted to be out of line. Oh, the Blackfoot guys are back. Oh, what are you firing at now? Oh, you're firing over here. Right, but I want you to fire at the bowman coming there. And then we'll tell the cavalry boys to turn around and shoot these guys down. Native Americans back at it. But didn't get that far. They were already tired and they had suffered fire from the Gatling gun. So no surprise there that they gave up. Puckle guns! Can we have some fire going this way? To make sure that these guys don't come back. I think the cavalry... Let's give one volley at least to get some fire going that way. US cavalry, open fire! Some more mortar shots. Oh, what's this? The medicine men are back. I want you to do a 180 immediately. And the Gatling guns. There's only really 2 of them firing. Ah, crap. I'm not entirely sure we'll have time to break that one before it reaches us. And since only 2 Gatling guns are firing, with the fire from the cavalry boys, we held firm. Right, Gatling guns. I wonder, maybe I should just do this. And maybe more guns will fire. Just give them oh, looks like these guys are coming this way though. Right, turn it this way. And open fire. Right, I'm not entirely sure who's left. These guys are shattered. These guys are broken. These guys are fresh. Routed, shattered, shattered. These guys are shattered, they're not coming back. This one, we'll have to put down some fire on these. And then, I did give them some cavalry. Okay, these guys are dismounted. Cheyenne dog soldiers. Chieftain's bodyguard, and what are these? Apache warriors. I guess the cavalry boys need to mount up and go get them. We can keep massacring these guys later. Well, let's shoot this one down. And then Custer is moving out of the fort. I don't know exactly how Custer has managed to lose soldiers, but he did. Oh, these guys are coming back. Right, Custer is moving out to... he's gonna join with his cavalry. And then they're gonna go out and chase down some... Ah, right. The enemy's gone. Back onto your horses. Shattered, shattered, exhausted and shattered. Let's lay the fire across there. Should be able to shoot them down as they cross into the fire. The cavalry boys are remanning their horses. Tell them to run. Seemingly they're not actually going to run even though I ordered them to, so it's going to take a while. And then I want the mortars to fire over here. Kind of a last hurrah here for warrior society. They're charging at the walls. This is like a Rorke's Drift, but with Custer in charge. The Plains Nation. It didn't go too well for them. For some reason, I think it would have gone a lot better. I mean, the AI, of course, doesn't fight that well, but I think it would have probably gone a lot better. Are you gonna get on your horses already? I think it would have gone a lot better if they surrounded us and then fired back at us. Because not a lot of the troops I had on the walls were actually firing from the position. You can see that for most part it's just a front rank. So they could have easily overwhelmed us firing arrows and just with their muskets. Or even the tomahawks. I've seen them throw the tomahawks up onto the wall. Right, you guys mounted? Good. Custer will take the lead. And we'll go get those warriors. Those Apache warriors. We'll put it in a in the triangle formation. So we put Custer. Make sure that Custer is absolutely at the front of the fight. He's gonna lead the cavalry charge from the very front of this formation. Dragoons! Right. Once they're in position, I'll order them to form a group, and then we'll have the group advance upon the enemy. Right, let's go straight for them. And they'll hold the formation as well. So he's got his cavalry, and he's leading from the very front. Come on, boys. We can do it. They're still shooting down the Warrior Society over here. I have the option. You know what we'll do? We'll just scare away these horses by firing off 2 mortar shots on them. I heard 1 shot go off. That might be enough. Oh, there we go. And there comes the second one. Normally that scares away the horses, or at least if the unit is dead, it usually scares the horses away. But I guess the unit is still alive here somewhere. Seems to take quite a while for a lot of the units to actually retreat off the field. Okay, they are the Apache warriors are repositioning. Oh, they're shooting arrows. Custer, charge! Only Custer survived in the bodyguard unit. No! 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 Oh! No! Custer! Cavalry boys, get them! Jesus Christ, the Apache warriors, they just slaughtered my guys. And now they're chasing down the cavalry boys. No! Jesus Christ. They barely lost anyone. They lost 3 soldiers and they absolutely massacred everyone. I like that part where... Oh, there's one Indian. I like that part. Custer is the only one that is charging ahead of the unit so far forward. And then he's just absolutely bombarded by arrows. It's gonna be... I kinda wanna find him. But I think that's gonna be hard. I think he was shot... here's the first volley. You can clearly see that this must clearly be the first volley. Then the thing is, the first guy to fall was actually Custer. Maybe they put a horse on top of him. It's gonna be hard to find him. I do not recall at all where he is. This is also kind of annoying because how am I going to... I guess we'll use the mortars to get rid of the bloody Apache warriors and the general. And I guess we get the generals out, or not the generals, we get the soldiers out of the fort to go after them. It would have been I mean, it was pretty cool though to see Custer charging in front of everything. But he got absolutely massacred with all those arrows. Alright, we're putting mortars on these. And this guy, we start shooting some of the bloody Gatling guns after them. So the small unit will stay in the fort, but the other 2 units will march out. Oh, decisive victory! The enemy decided. That means that I wasn't able to avenge Custer. Damn. Anyways, let's go ahead and see the statistics of this battle. So, Custer deployed 1,300 men, the Plains Nation deployed 5,000 men, almost 3,000 Plains Indian died, with about 500 cavalry boys dying. Unit statistics, we can see the Custer actually shot down 23 defending the fort. The Custer's cavalry managed to shoot down almost 500. The unit, though, was completely annihilated there in the end. This was the unit that took most of the fighting, the one that was situated here, because you can see these guys lost the most men. They almost killed 1,000 Native Americans, 912. Then the other one on the left side, they lost 5 men, but killed 400. The garrison lost 14 men, killed so and so much. Gatling guns, they lost 12 men, killed 900. The mortars were pretty disappointing, 39 and 28. So they didn't do so well, but the Gatling guns did, and the Custer's cavalry, and the two well, we have both mounted infantry, really. It's a shame we can't see what the Indians did. They managed to kill 458 of us, meaning that we team killed a few of our men, but surprisingly low amount of team kills compared to other battles. But there we have it. The fort held, and almost 3,000 of the enemy was slaughtered. However, it was a bittersweet victory, since the general was killed in the last part of the battle, and the enemy general still survives. So he can go out, rally his troops for another attack, and we are without a general. How are they going to... also, I mean, most of the horses is probably gone. So these guys are kind of stuck here in the middle of the plains, surrounded by Indians. So clearly might not go too well for them. But there we have this video. I know at this point that people must almost be, you know, I've already seen some comments going, where is the Bavaria stuff? So the Bavaria stuff is coming. I just need to install that goddamn mod. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!